Chapter 1. The Discovery. In the year 2145, archaeologist Dr. Lina Sarraf made a groundbreaking discovery in the ruins of ancient Babylon. Hidden deep within the crumbling walls, she unearthed a mysterious tablet covered in cuneiform script. As she carefully brushed away the dust, her heart raced with excitement. This was no ordinary artifact. It held the key to unlocking the secrets of the Mesopotamian Creation Story, Enuma Elish. Lina had always been fascinated by the myths and legends of ancient civilizations. Growing up in Baghdad, she spent countless hours exploring the city's rich history and dreaming of the day she would make her mark on the world. Now, with this incredible find in her hands, she knew her moment had arrived. As she returned to her lab, Lina couldn't shake the feeling that this tablet held more than just historical significance. There was an energy emanating from it, a power she couldn't quite explain. She spent weeks poring over the ancient text, deciphering its meaning and uncovering its secrets. One evening, as Lina worked late into the night, a sudden tremor shook the building. She looked up from her work, startled by the unexpected disturbance. As she glanced back down at the tablet, she gasped in disbelief. The cuneiform script was glowing, pulsing with an otherworldly light. Before she could react, a blinding flash engulfed the room. Lina shielded her eyes, stumbling backward as the light intensified. When it finally subsided, she found herself standing in a place that defied explanation. The ground beneath her feet was no longer the cold, hard floor of her lab. Instead, she stood on a vast expanse of shimmering sand, stretching out as far as the eye could see. Above her, two moons hung in a sky filled with unfamiliar constellations. "Where am I?" Lina whispered, her voice trembling with a mixture of fear and wonder. As if in response to her question, a figure emerged from the shadows. Tall and imposing, with eyes that glittered like stars, the being spoke in a language Lina had never heard before. Yet somehow, she understood every word. "Welcome, Dr. Sarraf," the figure said, its voice resonating through the air. "You have been chosen to unlock the secrets of Enuma Elish. Your journey has only just begun." Lina stood frozen, her mind racing with questions. Who was this mysterious being? What did they mean by her journey? And most importantly, how was she going to find her way back home? As the figure extended a hand, beckoning her forward, Lina knew she had no choice but to follow. With a deep breath and a pounding heart, she took her first step into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Little did she know, her discovery of the ancient tablet would set in motion a chain of events that would not only change her life forever, but also reshape the very fabric of the universe itself. The secrets of Enuma Elish were about to be unleashed, and Lina Sarraf was at the center of it all. Chapter 2. The Guardian of Secrets. Lina followed the enigmatic figure across the shimmering sands, her mind still reeling from the sudden shift in reality. As they walked, the being introduced itself as Marduk, the Guardian of Secrets, and the protector of the ancient knowledge contained within the Enuma Elish. "I have been waiting for someone like you, Dr. Sarraf," Marduk said, his voice echoing through the alien landscape. "Someone with the courage and intellect to unravel the mysteries of creation." Lina struggled to find her voice, overwhelmed by the magnitude of the situation. "But why me?" she asked, her words barely above a whisper. "I'm just an archaeologist. I never asked for this." Marduk smiled, his eyes twinkling with an ancient wisdom. "Fate has a way of choosing those who are destined for greatness, even if they don't see it themselves." As they continued their journey, Marduk began to share the story of Enuma Elish. He spoke of the primordial gods, Tiamat and Apsu, and the cosmic battle that shaped the universe. Lina listened intently, her mind absorbing every detail of the epic tale. Suddenly, The ground beneath their feet began to tremble. Marduk's eyes widened in alarm. "We must hurry," he urged, quickening his pace. "The forces of chaos are awakening." Lina struggled to keep up, her heart pounding in her chest. As they crested a rise, she gasped at the sight before her. A vast army of monstrous creatures, born from the depths of Tiamat's rage, stretched out across the horizon. "What are they?" Lina asked, her voice trembling with fear. "The children of Tiamat," Marduk replied, his face grim. "They seek to destroy the balance of creation and plunge the universe into eternal darkness." Lina felt a surge of determination rise within her. She may not have asked for this responsibility, but she refused to let the forces of chaos win. "What can I do to stop them?" she asked, her voice steady and resolute. Marduk placed a hand on her shoulder, his touch radiating an ancient power. "You must unlock the secrets of Enuma Elish," he said, his voice filled with urgency. "Only then can you hope to defeat the armies of Tiamat and restore balance to the universe." Lina nodded, her eyes blazing with a newfound sense of purpose. She knew the path ahead would be fraught with danger, but she was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, and as they set out towards the distant horizon, Lina couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the incredible journey she had embarked upon. She had always dreamed of making a difference in the world, but never in her wildest imagination had she thought she would be the one to save it. With Marduk by her side and the secrets of Enuma Elish within her grasp, Lina knew that anything was possible. She was no longer just an archaeologist. She was a hero, destined to shape the fate of the universe itself. As they disappeared into the shimmering sands, the echoes of an ancient prophecy whispered through the air, foretelling the epic battle that was to come. The journey had only just begun, and the fate of all creation hung in the balance. Chapter 3. The Trials of Creation. As Lina and Marduk journeyed deeper into the alien landscape, the challenges they faced grew increasingly daunting. The armies of Tiamat seemed to be everywhere, their monstrous forms lurking in the shadows and waiting to strike at any moment. Lina quickly discovered that unlocking the secrets of Enuma Elish was no simple task. Each step of their journey presented a new trial, testing her knowledge, courage, and resolve. The first trial came in the form of a towering labyrinth, its walls etched with ancient riddles and cryptic symbols. Marduk explained that to pass through the labyrinth, Lina would need to decipher the hidden meaning behind the Mesopotamian Creation Story. "The Enuma Elish holds the key to understanding the nature of the universe," Marduk said, his voice echoing through the twisting corridors. "Only by unraveling its mysteries can you hope to navigate the trials ahead." Lina set to work, her mind racing as she pored over the ancient texts and symbols. Hours turned into days as she lost herself in the depths of the labyrinth, her determination never wavering. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, Lina emerged from the labyrinth, her eyes shining with newfound knowledge. She had unlocked the first secret of Enuma Elish, and with it came a surge of power unlike anything she had ever experienced. But the trials were far from over. As they pressed on, Lina and Marduk found themselves facing increasingly dangerous obstacles. They battled fierce creatures born from the depths of Tiamat's rage, each one more terrifying than the last. Through it all, Lina found herself growing stronger, both in body and in mind. She discovered abilities she never knew she possessed, her connection to the ancient power of Enuma Elish growing with each passing day. As they neared the end of their journey, Marduk turned to Lina, his eyes filled with pride. "You have come so far, Dr. Sarraf," he said, his voice warm with admiration. "But the greatest challenge still lies ahead." Lina felt a flicker of fear in her heart, but she quickly pushed it aside. She had come too far to turn back now. With a deep breath and a determined nod, she stood tall, ready to face whatever lay ahead. "I'm ready," she said, her voice ringing out clear and strong. "Let's finish this." Marduk smiled, his eyes glinting with an ancient wisdom. "Then let us go forth, and may the power of Enuma Elish guide us to victory." As they set out towards the final trial, Lina couldn't help but reflect on the incredible journey that had brought her to this moment. She had started as a simple archaeologist, driven by a thirst for knowledge and a desire to make her mark on the world. Now, she stood on the brink of destiny, a hero in the making. She had faced her fears, overcome impossible odds, and unlocked the secrets of an ancient power. Whatever lay ahead, she knew that she had the strength and courage to face it head-on. With Marduk by her side and the power of Enuma Elish flowing through her veins, Lina knew that anything was possible. She was ready to embrace her destiny and save the universe from the forces of chaos, no matter the cost. Chapter 4: The Final Confrontation. As Lina and Marduk approached the heart of Tiamat's domain, the air grew thick with an oppressive darkness. The very fabric of reality seemed to warp and twist, as if the ancient goddess's rage was tearing the universe apart at its seams. Lina steeled herself, drawing upon the power of Enuma Elish that now coursed through her veins. She knew that the final confrontation with Tiamat would test her like never before, but she was determined to emerge victorious. Suddenly, the ground beneath their feet began to shake, and a deafening roar echoed through the darkness. Tiamat herself emerged from the shadows, her monstrous form towering over Lina and Marduk, like a mountain of primal fury. "Foolish mortals," Tiamat bellowed, her voice dripping with contempt. "You dare to challenge me, the mother of all creation? You will pay for your insolence with your lives." Lina stood tall, her eyes blazing with determination. "We will not let you destroy the balance of the universe, Tiamat," she shouted, her voice ringing out clear and strong. "The power of Enuma Elish will defeat you, just as it did in the ancient texts." Tiamat laughed, a harsh, grating sound that sent shivers down Lina's spine. "You think you can wield the power of creation, little one? You are nothing but a speck of dust in the grand scheme of things." With a roar of fury, Tiamat launched herself at Lina and Marduk, her claws and teeth flashing in the darkness. The battle that followed was like nothing Lina had ever experienced, a whirlwind of chaos and destruction that threatened to consume them all. But Lina refused to back down. With Marduk fighting by her side, she unleashed the full power of Enuma Elish, channeling the ancient energy into devastating attacks that rocked Tiamat to her core. The battle raged on, with neither side giving an inch. Lina felt her strength waning, but she pushed on, drawing upon every ounce of courage and determination she possessed. Finally, with a final earth-shattering blow, Lina struck Tiamat down, sending the ancient goddess crashing to the ground in a heap of shattered scales and broken bones. As the dust settled, Lina stood over Tiamat's fallen form, her chest heaving with exertion. Marduk placed a hand on her shoulder, his eyes shining with pride. "You have done it, Dr. Sarraf," he said, his voice filled with awe. "You have unlocked the full power of Enuma Elish and saved the universe from destruction." Lina felt a rush of emotion surge through her, a mixture of relief, joy, and overwhelming gratitude. She had come so far, faced so many challenges, and emerged victorious against impossible odds. But as she looked out over the shattered remains of Tiamat's domain, Lina knew that her journey was far from over. The secrets of Enuma Elish still held many mysteries, and there would always be new threats to the balance of the universe. For now, though, Lina allowed herself a moment of triumph. She had proven herself a true hero, a champion of creation, and a defender of all that was good and just in the world. With Marduk by her side, and the power of Enuma Elish flowing through her veins, Lina knew that she was ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. She had unlocked her true potential, and nothing could stop her now. Chapter 5: The Aftermath. In the wake of Tiamat's defeat, the universe slowly began to heal. The darkness that had threatened to consume all of creation receded, replaced by a newfound sense of hope and balance.
Lina and Marduk set out to explore this brave new world, marveling at the changes that had taken place. Everywhere they looked, life was flourishing, as if the very essence of Enuma Elish had infused the cosmos with a renewed vitality.
As they journeyed through the stars, Lina found herself reflecting on the incredible transformation she had undergone. She had started as a simple archaeologist, driven by a thirst for knowledge and a desire to make her mark on the world. Now, she was a true hero, a wielder of ancient power and a defender of the universe itself. She had faced her fears, overcome impossible odds, and emerged stronger and wiser than ever before. But even as she reveled in her newfound strength, Lina knew that her journey was not yet complete. The secrets of Enuma Elish still held many mysteries, and there was so much more to learn and discover. With Marduk as her guide and companion, Lina set out to unravel these mysteries, determined to use her knowledge and power for the greater good. She knew that there would be challenges ahead, but she was ready to face them head-on, armed with the wisdom and courage she had gained on her incredible journey. As they explored the far reaches of the universe, Lina and Marduk encountered new civilizations and forged new alliances, spreading the message of hope and balance wherever they went. They became known as the guardians of Enuma Elish, the protectors of the ancient knowledge that had saved the universe from destruction. Through it all, Lina never lost sight of the incredible responsibility that had been placed upon her shoulders. She knew that the power of Enuma Elish was not to be wielded lightly, and she was determined to use it wisely and justly. As the years passed, Lina grew older and wiser, but her dedication to her mission never wavered. She became a legend in her own right, a shining example of what one person could achieve when they were guided by a higher purpose. And though the challenges she faced were many and the dangers she confronted were great, Lina never lost sight of the incredible gift she had been given. She had unlocked the secrets of Enuma Elish, and in doing so, she had discovered the true power that lay within herself. With Marduk by her side and the knowledge of the ancients at her fingertips, Lina knew that there was nothing she could not achieve. She had become a true hero, a champion of creation, and a defender of all that was good and just in the universe. And as she looked out across the stars, Lina knew that her journey was far from over. There were always new mysteries to unravel, new challenges to face, and new discoveries to be made. But no matter what lay ahead, Lina was ready. She had unlocked the secrets of Enuma Elish, and she would use that power to make the universe a better place, one star at a time. Chapter 6: A New Dawn. As Lina and Marduk continued their journey through the cosmos, they began to realize that their work was far from finished. The universe was a vast and complex place, filled with countless wonders and dangers alike. But armed with the knowledge and power of Enuma Elish, they knew that they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. They had become more than just heroes. They were symbols of hope and unity, beacons of light in a universe that had once been consumed by darkness. As they explored new worlds and encountered new civilizations, Lina and Marduk shared their wisdom and knowledge freely, helping others to unlock their own potential and find their place in the grand tapestry of creation. They became known as the ambassadors of Enuma Elish, spreading the message of balance and harmony wherever they went. And though they faced many trials and tribulations along the way, they never lost sight of their ultimate goal, to create a universe where all beings could live in peace and prosperity. Years turned into decades, and decades into centuries, but Lina and Marduk's dedication never wavered. They had become timeless guardians, watching over the universe and ensuring that the delicate balance of creation was never again threatened. And as they looked back on their incredible journey, Lina and Marduk knew that they had accomplished something truly remarkable. They had not only unlocked the secrets of Enuma Elish, but they had also unlocked the full potential of the universe itself. Through their tireless efforts and unwavering commitment, they had helped to usher in a new era of peace and prosperity, a time when all beings could live together in harmony and mutual understanding. And though they knew that their work was never truly finished, Lina and Marduk could take solace in the knowledge that they had made a real and lasting difference in the universe. They had become more than just heroes. They had become legends, icons of hope and inspiration for generations to come. As they stood together, gazing out across the endless expanse of the cosmos, Lina and Marduk knew that they had fulfilled their destiny. They had unlocked the secrets of Enuma Elish, and in doing so, they had helped to create a better, brighter future for all. And with the knowledge and power of the ancients at their fingertips, they knew that they would continue to serve as guardians and protectors, watching over the universe and ensuring that the balance of creation was never again threatened. For they were Lina and Marduk, the heroes of Enuma Elish, and their legend would endure for all eternity, a shining beacon of hope and inspiration for all who followed in their footsteps. And as the stars twinkled overhead, casting their gentle light upon the cosmos, Lina and Marduk knew that they had truly achieved something remarkable. They had unlocked the secrets of the universe, and in doing so, they had helped to create a new dawn for all of creation.